Alright, we are live. How's everyone doing this fine Wednesday? Hope everyone's day has been good so far. Welcome in, Based and Gurfy. Enjoy the cooking, Based. Hope everything turns out great. Been another pretty long day. Didn't get the best sleep last night, so kind of woke up a little sore. Just from sleeping funny. I guess that comes with age. Then what else did I do today? Still got some shorts recorded. And other than that, just kind of got through the workday. I don't really know what my hair's doing today, but we'll try and brush it off to the side so it's not like weird down in front like that. But yeah, we're back with the Wheel Wednesday. Wheel is on screen. Just got a couple more simple ones. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, again, hope everyone's day was good. We'll go ahead and hop on over to ranked and, just jump right into it while we spin. See what we kind of start off with. Okay, this was a different one. Swap our battle item. So we can play anyone, but we need to swap whatever battle item we have equipped. So like if we do play Lapras, we need to swap off Potion. Felt like that was a pretty simple and kind of fun thing to do. Just mix things up slightly. Played one game, you got home, your team went full defender. That is a choice. I don't think it's the worst in the world. I would argue it's better than all attackers. But that is still an interesting first game on, to say the least. I wouldn't hate playing Vaporeon. Well, there goes that game plan. I don't hate that someone on our team got Vaporeon. They have a lot of melee. We might rock out with Umbreon, actually. Unless they go Defender. Because, unless they go Defender. In which case, we'll go... I guess Pikachu, because I tried to switch to Sylveon. But I guess we're rocking out with Pikachu. Not really what I wanted to do. But... good old Unite stays bugging. I'm not looking forward to being a Pikachu into this team comp. I don't hate that we have to swap the battle item though, because I don't use attacker, so almost all of them had Potion equipped, so that's a very easy way to circumvent the challenge. We'll rock with those items for now. Bot lane is going to be Crustle and Talonflame, which I don't love. I mean, Jungle Blaziken's good. Vaporeon on lane with us is good. Pikachu, when it's not me, is usually pretty solid. When it's me into a Meowth and Mimikyu, gets a little bit dicey. So, we'll see what I'm able to get done this game. Completely forgot you can't have two Mewtwo's. At least Mewtwo wasn't showing up on the list. Or I didn't see him. Unless he got banned, which I wouldn't think, but... I don't know. Still shifting into gaming brain. So if I missed something, that's not the most unlikely thing. Oh, God. Pikachu, which again, I don't hate. I think we would benefit from having, like, energy amp, because that is a large part of Pikachu's kit. But we will rock out. Might have to say, like, a good old... recently I've really been liking Mewtwo Y. Really been vibing with that. That's just rude. But yeah, I've really been rocking out with Mewtwo Y recently. Even after the indirect nerfs of taking away him being able to have 3 items. Already having Electro Ball I don't hate. A really good assist from our jungle there. And I need to keep in mind that we are stacking. Well. Thank you, Vaporeon, for the assist there. We'll hold on. I should have used it there. Didn't want to waste our Electro Web before he try to get away. I think Vaporeon is stacking too. They went like the full offense build. I don't remember if their healing goes up like with their damage or not. There we go. Thank you, Blaziken. Go ahead and get more stacks off. Hopefully, thank you, Blaziken, for letting us score. I don't really know why our whole team is up here. Don't quite get that, but we shall make do with kind of what we were dealt. Well, now they're dipping out, so I'm just going to come back up. I believe birds are up. Vaporeon scooping those up. We'll grab that. Our Talonflame is now all the way in their jungle. And I'm going to just rotate with our Vaporeon here. Seems like that's kind of what we're doing as a team. Go ahead and fire that off while we're here. Well, they just easily got top lane because, you know, we just kind of left, but... Okay, we do need to be careful because they are running Mean Look Umbreon. So we do need to be a little bit cautious of that. They did break top goal. Again, kind of expected because we... Oh boy. That could have gone bad real quick. Yeah, thankfully the team like peeled to help there. And we just dip on back. We are just hurling CC at them. They are getting some stacks up. Well, I couldn't even get within range of him before Blaziken just deleted his health bar. Go ahead and get this. We are fully stacked, so that's good. We have 15 on the... Thank you, Talonflame. Thank you, team. Alright, I'm rotating up to help Blaziken. Our team is really covering our backside. Like, they are on point with getting to help us, which I am a huge fan of. Yeah, I think it has, or at least, like, I don't know. Maybe the trolls have dropped far enough from constantly throwing games that it's to some semblance of normal. We just need to be careful that we don't get overly complacent and give up a big play at Kyogre, because it really only takes them getting one good team fight, and all this is kind of for naught. Blaziken is kind of eaten, though, which I love. There we go. Rude. Thank you. Oh, no, and we're just going to hang out with Vaporeon, so hopefully they heal us. Look at that. Like, I get it. And it wasn't even me. Our team was very oppressive. So, like, I get it, but at the same time, why surrender before Kyogre? Welcome in, Myth. Perfect timing. Get to see the end of an impromptu Pikachu game. Wasn't my intention. Yeah, I mean, deserved MVP. Okay, we kept pace with damage. So I was expecting it to be more drastic a difference, but we at least kept pace. Do not hate that. Yeah, kind of a twists and turns games. Welcome in, Matt. It is actually a White Castle, but close. Alright, that was an interesting first game. I don't hate it, though. Pikachu actually worked pretty well, surprisingly, into that team, with us being able to Volt Tackle to get, like, the frames of unhittable. Alright, we're just getting the easy ones out of the way early, I guess. We played one game, and they surrendered with, like, 3.5 minutes to go. So, about as good a start as you can get. I did. It's free pass, just figured throw that on the wheel. Exactly. No, it really is. Like, I thought about just saying, like, oh, free pass, which turns into roll fill. Which normally turns into Lapras. So, welcome in, Ahmed. Hope you've had a great Wednesday so far. Don't hate what we're starting off with. That might be the same Vaporeon we had last game. I think the name looks familiar. They have a lot more CC this game, so they're automatically, I think, a step up than just kind of like their pure offense team. One of you needs to not go a speedster, preferably an attacker. Ooh. Please switch. Nope. Okay, we just got 2 people going jungle. Okay, I thought so. Ooh, that is not a fun team. Where do I want to go? I mean, we'll go Lapras, just because I don't really know. Since we had an all-rounder defender and 2 people locked in a speedster, I was like, you know, we definitely need an attacker. I don't want Vaporeon to be our only bulk. If Sirfetch'd was a little bit bulkier of an all-rounder, it wouldn't have been bad to go an attacker, and even in this meta, it probably wouldn't have been bad to go a ranged attacker. But I feel like Vaporeon only works if he has bulk around him. And without bulk around him, he's kinda not the greatest. Is my thought process. Is it correct? Probably not. That was kind of my train of thought. Yeah, Absol and Talonflame made some interesting choices. That being said, they could eat into Decidueye and Ninetales, which I'm a fan of. Hopefully they just make their life uncomfortable all game. Yeah, I think we had a game like that yesterday where we had like 3 all-rounders or almost all all-rounders or things like that, where it's like, huh. I think we're slowly shifting, well, not even slowly because it wasn't around that long, but we are getting out of the attacker meta. Oh, that is an absurd amount of damage. He almost wiped him with the crit, I'm guessing. Oh, because his gauge is full. That's why he did so much. Okay, we got a stack. Welcome in, Autumn. Hope you've had a great day so far. True. And like a couple of those, I think Suicune was one of them. So like, they're close. I don't even know what Suicune is. He's like a very heavy, CC heavy all-rounder. Been alright. Well, glad to hear it. I don't really agree with this push. I don't, like, I kind of went with it because our Sirfetch'd was up there and our Absol was kind of like leaning towards it. In hindsight, I should have just peeled back. But at least they were only able to score 2 points. So like, even if they're picking up KOs and getting a small lead on the XP front. Oh, that is just obnoxious. Favorite is Trevenant. Oh, Trevenant is wild to be against. He is one of my least favorite defenders to play against. Because if you know what you're doing, you can sit for days. And like okay, Talonflame. And so little of the player base understands Pain Split. So you can put in work with that as Trevenant too. Well, they broke goal. Absol's going up here. What I need is stacks. Should I have rotated bot to help with that Reggie? Probably. But they seem to have gotten that without incident. Okay. Just like that, we got 5 stacks. Just like that. Drain Crown. Ooh, yeah. Throw the new item that's coming out tomorrow or Friday on him, so you heal when you deal CC. Or in Horn Leech's case, heal more when you deal CC. We're 100% going down there. Now's where we get in a tricky spot, because they're going to catch up on level quick. Yes. You heal, I believe it is 10% of your max health every time you deal out significant crowd control. And it has like a cooldown of about 5 seconds. If I'm remembering correctly. So, imagine Blastoise surfing, who now already gets the extra shield from Surf, now heals 10% of his health every time he hits a Surf. Yeah, it's they're gonna have to completely rework the item, I think, like they did with the Amulet coin. I think they're gonna have to completely rework it. Only wording I read was significant hindrance, or like, they use the word significant. So I don't know if, like, Mime's basic attack will count, because that does, like, a tiny little bit of stun. So yeah, I don't know what will count as significant. In their book. That could be useful on Delphox, I feel like. If it was a, like, 1% of health whenever you stunned, I feel like that's not that crazy. But it's 10% of your health, which is not a small amount. Every 5 seconds, which is about the cooldown for Fire Spin. So, again, I feel like that is just way too good an item. I don't even know how you counter it. Like, just extreme burst damage. Obviously avoid getting hit by CC. I just wanted to get some of that farm. Now I'll rotate on down. I know I'm not with the team, which is on me. Vaporeon is there, though, screening for him. And we didn't have to even worry about it. Let's not... Let's not overextend here. Or we just wipe their whole team. That is also a Oh, I was a second too early. That could have been 100 if I waited, like, literally half a second. Yep. Just a slight graphics update on League. They just tweaked a few minor things. I wouldn't hate if our Talonflame went to score here. Or we just rip it. That works too. Who is alive? Azumarill. There we go. Doesn't matter. Curse, Woodhammer, take recoil. Yeah. I have heard that too. I never played Overwatch. But, like, I've seen a lot of people are just going back to it. Nice, nice. I don't know what they changed. Or maybe people just got tired of Marvel Rivals. So they're like, oh, let's just go back to Overwatch and see how it compares now. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot about it. Alright. I don't really know what they did. They kind of burnt their ults diving into our team one at a time. Yeah, I felt that. They just had two non-damagers, really. Like, he kept up, he outdamaged us, so credit where credit's due. But Comfey's always a tricky one, when really only Azumarill could take full advantage of it. And Talonflame into two attackers that like to stay as far away as possible actually works. But yeah. Comfey can be absolutely insane. Or you can be down a player in fights. It's one of those I put up there with, like, Galarian, Rapidash, Dodrio, Sableye. Mons like that. That can be amazing and can just completely ruin the other team's day. Or they can leave you feeling like it's a 4v5 all game. I've seen a lot of people running Meowth Comfey, with Meowth's already like little bit of healing or shielding to himself, and he pretty much just becomes unkillable. But welcome in, Christina. Hope you've had a great day as well. Tea of the day, raspberry honey. Who did we ban? Banning Umbreon is a choice. Then them banning Wigglytuff and Charizard Y is a choice. Won't say if it's a good choice or not, but like it's a different choice. We will say that. I feel like one team is going to have a Vaporeon. Well. Nope, they swapped off it. I was about to say, well, there it is. But we got... Just came back home and you still need to pack. Unfortunate. You know what I forgot to do is spin the wheel. You know? I don't want to do that now once we've kind of locked in a defender. Saying like, yeah, team, we'll go a defender. Then just immediately swap off. I mean, we'll go Vaporeon. I kind of liked what our teammate was running with the drive lens. We will spin the wheel for next match. Kind of liked his thinking there with the cooldown and all that. I can't remember if... Not that. Ability Swift. If Aqua Ring... Can't remember if it's based on your attack or not, like Blissey. So we'll rock out with that for now and see how this does. With a little bit of extra damage and a little bit less cooldowns. But are you flying out today, Christina? Already pretty alright at Comfy. 0 damage. That is surprising. In their defense, the level 30 to 40 jump is pretty minimal. Like, level 20 is like the big percentage jump to like the main effects. They don't do another one at 40. It's more so just like a resource dump. Because there are people that have been playing for a while that have just hundreds of thousands of item enhancers. Because they have all the items level, or had all the items level 30. Does it make 0 difference? Absolutely not. Because, like, in some fights it will be the deciding factor, that extra, like, 1%. Or extra, like, +1 or +2. But I feel like most solo queue matches won't be decided by that 1 point. We got close a few times. Yeah, that's what I did once they unlocked the whole, like, level 40. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get all mine to 20. Just so I have every item there at least. Then worry about maxing them out to 40. Or, like, maxing out the ones I need to 40. Oh, okay. Talonflame, we're gonna need you. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's like having bronze emblems versus gold emblems. Will it make the difference in most fights? Probably not. But it definitely doesn't hurt to have going for you. A little bit of a slow start for us. But we also have a Metagross on our lane, which makes sense. That it's a little bit slower of a first push. I would have loved, personally, I would love if our jungler would rotate to objectives. Like, I wouldn't hate that. Metagross, let's just push top, because we're getting rolled on bot lane. So we need to just group up and just kind of bully one objective down if we can. Definitely would have liked to score there, just selfishly. Would like to have dropped points at some point in this game, but if they're stacking, I guess it is more important for that. Well, they're going to just... None of them pushed with Regieleki, so that's good at least. If Metagross is stacking, hopefully he can get a few up here. And we don't need it, but again, selfishly, I wouldn't hate scoring. Just so we get a little bit of experience. Get our ult. I don't know what the game plan is here, bud. Like, I'm rolling with you. I'm trying to roll with you. Okay, you're cooking. I'm glad I... Well, we honestly lasted longer than I thought we would. And we picked up a KO, which is kind of more than I expected. Oh, absolutely. No one, except for this season. Maybe tonight's not the best reflector of that, but I've gotten a lot more defender players this season. Talonflame, if you just sit still, man. If you just pause for 1 second, I can heal you. If you just sit still for 1 second, you could be back. I mean, you got there in the end, so, like, it worked, but, like, if you just paused for 1 second, I had you there. PSA to speedster players, if you have a supporter or a healer chasing you around when you're at 10 health, just wait. Like, they're trying to heal you, but if you actively run from them, they can't really do what their job is. Not a perfect start, but not the worst in the world either. Feel like we're doing... Okay, I don't know how we got an assist for that, but like I'm not upset by it. Only reason you play Comfy will run... Yeah, that's my biggest complaint, like when I was playing Alcremie for a bit. People, like... I know, like, skill issue, you gotta aim the heals, but if there's one actively on the ground, people will go out of their way to, like, walk around it. And it's like, bruh, just, there's literal heals right there for you. Thought we were going to follow up there, but their Sirfetch'd did a good job of getting Pikachu. Okay. Let me take this opportunity. Get these levels since we aren't making a push for that. These levels being a singular level to get to level 12. I know I didn't get that last bit of farm, but like we gotta hustle. We're already down Metagross in this fight because he's up there doing I don't really know what. Wow, we just got delete Metagross, man. Like, I get it, you're gonna score 100 and you're gonna get MVP because you scored 100 points, but unless he's gonna cook here, or if he can distract him long enough. Nope. That's okay. We've got a lot of stun and a lot of damage. Yeah, they are just deleting us. Yeah, we were just too scattered. And I know I was a little late to the party, but... And, like, I definitely could have done better. But... And I know it doesn't tell... Let me respawn and not look at my... Chorizo and steak burritos. Nice. Sounds very fancy. One thing I like to look at as we're just running is how many KOs you were a part of. Assists and kills combined. Because it should about equal out across the team. And the higher your team's number is, probably the better you guys did of rotating together. And when it pops up full, I'll continue this statement. And it doesn't say everything, because you could just be running with your team, getting one hit, and getting an assist from it. I get that. But when Pikachu combined, he was a part of 12 KOs. Buzzwole, a part of 13. Talonflame, a part of 12. Us, a part of 12. Metagross, a part of 4. Someone wasn't with the team a lot. And your jungle should have the highest, because you know they're going between lanes. But when everyone else is 12 and 13 and you're 4... And he probably did a lot of damage and had a good bit of tanked. Okay. Not the greatest damage. Or damage taken. Ours wasn't amazing either, but... Are there better stats out there to tell? Absolutely. And no stat is completely absolute. I get that. But, like, be with your team more often than not. Hold on, he didn't get MVP. I didn't even look. Okay. At least healing support. Okay. Don't hate that. We just kind of did a healing game. I was going to say at least he didn't get MVP. Maybe that's a little toxic to say, but, like, don't reward back capping at Kyogre. And that is a big problem Unite does, where, say it is new players, and they just don't know better, because they've always played that way. Coming up through ranked, you get bots till vet mode. So, and if it keeps throwing MVPs your way, the game is telling you that is the right thing to do, so why wouldn't you do it? So, like, I'm not faulting players that do it, unless they have thousands and thousands of games and should know better. Because there are new players out there that the game rewards for playing like that. So, like, why wouldn't you play the style the game rewards you for playing? Is kind of what I'm trying to get at. We're doing a healing support. I completely almost forgot. So we got Clefable or Blissey, pretty much. I mean, we could go Eldegoss. But, like, let's be real. We aren't going Eldegoss. Like, I know it's a skill issue on my part, but like Eldegoss can't put up numbers like Blissey and Clefable can, I feel like. What do we got so far? Don't hate how the team is coming together. Okay. Had a horrible time in ranked last... Wait, 2... Yeah, that'll do it. Go bot lane. Oh, so they've pretty much just been playing since release. Split those. We've got Machamp and Buzzwole. Okay. Lost last game. Wasn't our best as Vaporeon, and we had a back-capping Metagross. But other than that, really solid. And even that last one was pretty solid. There were highs and lows. The high is definitely when we had to chase a Talonflame across our Talonflame across the map, trying to heal them as they actively ran from us. I think that might have been the highlight. Okay. Team Rocket. Yeah, that's difficult to beat when a team is rolling together. That's kind of our first game tonight. Our team was just completely rolling together. So they would try and target me down as the lone attacker, but then just everyone would collapse on them. So yeah, that is a tough matchup to beat in solo queue. Would have liked to get a stack up there, or like to have got evolved before Buzzwole jumps right back in, so we can do more healing. I don't love that our... No, Machopa's on top lane. Hold on. Wait a second. Thought Cinderace was our jungle. Okay, good get. Go ahead and stack. It's my least favorite to play as, and play as Sableye. Or honestly, I might say Galarian Rapidash over Sableye. I'm not a fan of the half horse. Play against probably Buzzwole. Not because it's the most insane or broken mon out there, just because it is always obnoxious. Machoke, wanna... Nope, okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that solo as a Blissey, but what I will do is go ahead and get a second stack up real quick. Throw Egg Bomb. Just smack that Ceruledge once while he's running. Oh, I thought we did it there for a second. I really thought we did it with Egg Bomb. Okay, I don't really know why we're pushing into their jungle and no one's going for objectives. But, like, maybe we do this Reggie since we're kind of here. Okay, got that. I'd like to stack more, but I'm gotta rotate down to help Buzzwole, because he is up against it right now. Buzzwole, I am moving as fast as my little legs can carry me. Go, Buzzwole, go! Yes, we got and burned our ult immediately. But dude was struggling, so. There we go, 4 stacks, just like that. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Hey, Machoke, you wanna get on this guy, please? Thank you. For that, you get 1 egg. Go, Buzzwole, go! Ah. We may have made Buzzwole feel invincible there. Are they running... Here's a follow-up question to that before we say they're a support. Are they running Dragon Cheer, or are they just running the full damaging set? Oh yeah, we're making this Buzzwole feel invincible. And to be fair, he's carrying, like, the fights, so we're gonna keep feeding him. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some farm. Okay, we got a minute till Kyogre. Why are we trying to surrender? I don't really know. Oh, there goes Buzzwole. Buzzwole, we are on our way, bud. About to say that was unfortunate that Mimikyu got to drop there, but not who I wanted to fire that at. Go, Buzzwole, go! Don't hate that Hoopa's ult is now out of the picture. Go, Buzzwole, go! I kind of hope... I believe they aren't running Dragon Cheer. But I was kind of hoping they were, so we were just Dragon Cheering and... soft-boiling Buzzwole simultaneously. Go, Buzzwole, go! Hopefully they're ripping, because we have the whole team on us. Okay. Good defense. But I don't know if we're ahead. Okay, Cinderace, I see what you're cooking. I kind of see what you're cooking up here. Let them counter push, bait them in, then pick up a couple KOs. I gotcha. Since we only have 2 buffs, that being Cinderace and Machamp. What rank am I? Masters mid to upper 300s? Go, Buzzwole, go!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ties.
I don't know. I don't know if we dropped enough. Because I don't think we dropped anything post Kyogre, but I don't think they did either. MVP Blissey. Look at that. Thankfully we didn't need it. We didn't even need our 30 that we did drop. How much of that 162? True. How much of that 162 do you think was right into Buzzwole? I think the large majority of it. Yeah, that was a fun one. Buzzwole probably was just having the time of his life. They probably hated us, 'cause I'ma be honest, if I came up against a Buzzwole with a Blissey just feeding it heals, that would get annoying very quickly. But we'll say that was a fun Blissey game. Go ahead and spin for our next one. Okay, another support choice, but this time we're going Disrupting, which isn't terrible. And we can rock out with Wigglytuff. Hopefully we get like a Vaporeon, because Vaporeon Wigglytuff is kinda disgusting. We'll ban X just because why not? No X or Y ban. No Mega ban on either side. That's a new one. So we're picking early. Do we want... We'll go... Do I want to go Mime or Wiggly? I'm gonna go... Well, I was gonna say let's go Wiggly. Okay, it did let us lock it in. Not really. He seems a lot more balanced out now. That is a lot of damage headed our way. That is a lot of damage headed our way. I was kind of hoping he would rot. On the bright side, there's a lot of damage there. Only like CC and stuns is Sableye though. So, well, Gengar I guess can go unhittable, and Urshifu I think gets some. But don't hate our matchup into him. It'll just be a very interesting game because they have a lot, again I'll say it, a lot of damage flying our way. And not just damage over time, like very quick burst damage with Gengar and Mimikyu. And if they're Venusaur, I think is what he ended up locking in, is smart, they'll run Solar Beam and just sit back and rain damage that way. That being said, they don't have a ton of bulk. So even if all Gardevoir really does is fire off a couple of good ults, that will near one tap a lot of them. So I don't hate that matchup. But again, anytime we're against that much just immediate burst damage, it's a little bit a cause for concern. Well, I tried to snipe it, but Sableye was Sableye-ing. Weirdly didn't go for the score. So I feel like that's normally like the first thing Sableyes do is like go and drop a lot of points. We had a little bit. If we were evolved or they were evolved, we 100% get that KO. They're kind of getting rocked on bot lane though, which I don't love. We do not have the strength to take them down, Ralts. You are under-leveled and unevolved, so I'm not really overly excited to just run in against them. Like there, we don't have the juice to take them down. We do not have the damage. I was even skeptical while I was doing it, and we still just... Nope, Ralts, take farm. Get evolved. You aren't going to stop them right now. Mimikyu's just going to Shadow Sneak you and pick up another KO. I'm gonna go stack because we are double stacking, so that is kind of pivotal to us being... I don't hate that they destroyed that. Maybe now Gardevoir will farm, because they have to. Well, they don't have to, but there's just more available to them. They're getting kind of steamrolled on bot lane too, huh? What's up, Vic? Nope, we just aren't even gonna make a challenge for it. Nope, okay. Only person who wants to farm is Vaporeon. The one who needs it the least, really. Oh, but there goes Kirlia. Right back into the fray. He'll get him this time. Oh, I hate having to pop ult there, but... You got him this time, Gardevoir. I believe in you. You'll definitely... You'll definitely win against that Gengar at level 7. You got him. That can't be a real person, right? And we have Flip Turn Vaporeon. He's not doing the worst on the team, so I can't hate on him for that. Dang, dude really ulted to still get taken down. Good looks, Vaporeon. Know what? Keep running, Flip Turn. Don't... Okay. Would have loved to get a stack from that. Why are we actively running from an objective, guys? I'm gonna get a stack in here. We're 100% going down for it. But... maybe not. If you believe... if you believe in the heart of the cards... Okay, tried to make something of that fight. Check the level of Talon. He is level 12. And now, what we do is do a real quick reset. Get a lot of farms so we get ult back. Because that will be... I think they might have just unlocked it, if I'm gonna be honest. I think that might be the explanation. Hey, welcome in, Tokamon. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great Wednesday so far. Just like that, we've got ult back. And our Gardevoir is standing in spawn. Guarantee they were the one to surrender. And there goes Gardevoir's ult just immediately onto a Mimikyu. Let's just shield everyone. Oh, if you guys stuck with me, we had him. Then we drop an 80 or 100 on their goal. Why'd we run away? There you go. Free KO. Get him, Talonflame. Can't catch me. Hope you can. I'm gonna score right in y'all's face. I mean, just keep on keeping on. And we out. Okay, go score, go score, go score. It's not enough. We're running out of goal that isn't even open. I did it too. Yeah. But day was good, Tokamon. Very slow day. Didn't sleep the best last night, but got through it and got done everything I needed to get done. Vaporeon, you were solid. Other than that, that was pretty painful. Yeah. It was pretty downright painful trying to get coordinated. Gardevoir, I am sure you tried your best. Please learn a little bit about when to push or not. Just Masters games, by the way. This is someone in Masters. But just learn a little bit about when to just dive headfirst in as a frail attacker against a Mimikyu and Gengar. Two of like the biggest banes of existences, two frail attackers. Maybe don't just run at them repeatedly. Like, you do it once, do it twice, do it 3 times. I get it. Like, you're just kind of in the flow. But at what point do you realize, like, huh, this isn't working? Maybe we should switch this up. Like, maybe I should get levels. Like, why do I keep walking in and just immediately dying? Like, you've got to notice at some point, right? Yes, because me and Vaporeon were the only two, like, actually getting farm. In between, like, I don't know, that was just, yeah, that was a painful one. Don't really have much more to say than that. What did we roll? Evolution? Yes, okay. We'll go Umbreon, because we did Vaporeon earlier. And, you know, just mix it up a little bit. But we'll go ahead and lock that in. Okay, I do want those items. Alright. Got a Mimikyu. I don't hate our team comp. I usually go Mean Look, Wish, just full support. Is it? I kind of hope it isn't, but wouldn't be surprised if it was. I kind of immediately blocked them from my memory. It's not? Okay. Hopefully it is not. Well, they immediately... Nope, Gardevoir, you go top lane. Look at what we were doing here. We have an attacker on lane. We have an attacker on both lanes. And then Mimikyu or Sirfetch'd jungle. Or Gardevoir jungle. That also works. I don't hate all-rounder players when they don't insta-lock jungle, because a lot of them do. So I don't mind when they don't. They're just the kind of the better option here. But I will say, who knows? Maybe they're like me. They don't play all-rounders that much, and they play jungle even less. So they're like, you know what? We just aren't going to mess with that. To which I say respect. If you're not comfortable doing it, don't try and do it and underperform. We're laning with Mewtwo Y. I don't hate when he megas and we get Mean Looks going. I feel like we can really start cooking. He's just right in there, huh? Neither team can pack much punch here. Okay, grab that. Grab that, and we dip back. And we dip back, and we dip... Oh, we almost got back. That Mostra played Master 800, one defender. That sounds like an annoying team to be against just because you need... If you aren't set up with a lot of burst damage, you're never going to get a KO. I mistimed that. I don't hate that Mewtwo is trying to farm. I don't hate that, nor especially after last game where it was like pulling teeth trying to get people to get levels. Mewtwo, I'm trying to shield for you, man. You have got to hit the Sylveon. You've got to hit the Sylveon. Stop dumping damage into... Stop dumping damage into Slowbro. We can deal with him once Sylveon's down. Because... Okay, Gardevoir, thank you. Hopefully you have a little bit better target, or... And Mewtwo's left. Sorry, Gardevoir. I'm gonna roll top lane. Welcome in, Alex. Hope you've had a great day so far. Okay, there we go. We can start firing off wishes. We can get some stacks up for extra bulk. Oh, that gold's gone. Oh boy. If you run away from me, I can't hit you with Wish. We're back to this. If someone on your team is trying to heal you, don't actively run away from them. Dude is bulky as all get out. We are just dumping damage into him. Yeah, trying to support in solo queue can be interesting at times, but then you get games like earlier when we were Blissey with our Buzzwole that was just eaten down and like understood the assignment and let us support them. Not getting into that drawn out fight. Okay, Gardevoir. See what's happening here, right? Okay. You mean look in. A little rude. We got ulted by Slowbro like that. Mewtwo, you perplex me continuously. I'm gonna go ahead and get a... Ooh. I'm not gonna go ahead and get a stack. Okay, this is a bad challenge. Bad challenge. We don't... outnumbered and out-leveled, so just not do that. Oh, absolutely. When I'm rocking out with Lapras and I have like a Vaporeon or a Clefable, I'm like, go ahead and heal me. Make me invincible. That is also just quite rude. Slowbro has dumped both of his ults right into us. That is just quite rude of him. Oh, I thought I got him. That was the first time I feel like I've really comprehended the Clefable being a part of a fight from their team. Sirfetch'd, I don't really know what we're doing here, but like I'll try and catch up to you to help. Okay. Interesting ult from Mewtwo. Um, yeah, I feel like Trevenant, a lot of people don't love playing against. But, like, I get it. Mimikyu, where are we going, bud? Okay. Don't hate that that's out of the way. Okay. I tried to keep their attention as long as I can. But Slowbro and Clefable are just too bulky. Okay, there's one down. But we're falling way too quick. That Slowbro is just an absolute menace, but they get him down. Let's get back. Let's get back. Oh, gotcha. Good score from their Sylveon. Good play from our Mimikyu to counter it. Good. So that balances out. Now we just defend. Or Gardevoir is just gonna pop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. I think, weirdly, we might have pulled that one out. I don't think we deserved it, but we might have gotten the win. Wow. Yeah, that was a hard-fought win. We weren't doing damage, but man, were we trying to tank and heal. Man, were we trying to tank some hits. 195,000 damage from Gardevoir. My damage, not good damage, but when you have that lineup behind you, you shouldn't have to do damage. We were just trying to eat every hit possible. Yeah, definitely not the guard from last game. To be fair, just to play devil's advocate, our damage doesn't reflect it, but they had a bulky as sin Slowbro and a Clefable. So there was a lot of damage to be had. The Gardevoir just very much capitalized on that and ate down. But we'll go ahead and spin and search, see what we get. Okay, glad we got one of these. I don't know if we'll get to everything on the wheel, but we'll do a damage-focused choice. So that can be attacker, all-rounder, because I feel like that's enough of a challenge for us because I go support defense. So, not locking us into a class so we can kind of still fill as needed. I mean, maybe we rock out with Pikachu again. No, we would not get nearly as good a team as we did that first game. He is done. Let me just go ahead and... But I know that other team is kind of upset with that because they were playing their out of their minds all game. So I know they're not happy with that loss. Okay. Do we show our previous Mewtwo Y how it's done? I think the answer is yes. I don't love that we have 4... There we go. I was about to say, we had 4 people slotted all-rounders. Or attackers. Hopefully, our last 2 people go a little bit of bulk. Hopefully, their last person doesn't read the room and locks in, like, Machamp. Someone go bulk. Come on, Pikachu. Bruh. I know we're part of the problem, but in my defense, we picked before them. And I could have gone like a Charizard X, so we had some front line in hindsight, but like I didn't really think. And that's on me. I should have known it was going to happen. I would have thought our last 2 picks would see like, hey, we have an attacker, an all-rounder, and an attacker. What should we go? A defender. B, a supporter. C, a bulky all-rounder. D, any of the above. Or E, insta-lock 2 more attackers. They chose the one wrong answer out of any of that, which is impressive. Like, they had a 80% chance of guessing right, and they just completely whiffed it. Yeah, to be fair, it is Unite and should have absolutely known that was coming. Mimikyu is gonna have an absolute field day with this team. Like, I think we're about to see like a 25 KO. Our Dragapult goes AF. I was about to say, if our Dragapult just hangs out and spawn, they immediately get the MVP. Again, this might be assuming too much, and by might be, like, we know it is. But, like, hopefully, our Venusaur at least goes Petal Blizzard Giga Drain, so we have some form of front line. Okay, get that. We Mega in 1. I don't hate him getting that experience just because he needs to evolve. Oh, Snorlax really just cleaned up there. This is Pokemon Unite. It's a MOBA-like league, but with Pokemon. Don't love that we Mega there. There's not really anything to capitalize on. Can get farm. We got Ivysaur evolved. We're upper 300s. Buzzwole was jungle. Are they still? Clearly not. There's Mimikyu. I very much saw you, Mimikyu. I do not want to get caught out by him. Okay. On the bright side, we just rain so much damage. This might just work. Okay, well, he's got Sludge Bomb, so already doesn't... Yep. So he 100% went the ranged. We do have our teleport, though, so in case we do get jumped by Mimikyu, we at least have a get-out-of-jail-free card. Let me hide behind Buzzwole. Let you take the lead on that one, buddy. That's just plain rude. Okay. I've tried the Petal Blizzard Giga Drain set. It's just, I don't know. Still too squishy for me. And that's probably just because I think I'm going to be invincible. Yeah, team, I'm sorry. I'm not diving in against 3 of them up there. They're just going to break this goal if no one else is going to pivot. Like, I'm going to just get my farm. Okay, we can try and meet Venusaur up there. But, like, I'm not about to try that. There we go. Good get, Pikachu. And there's a couple of us up here. That's a whole other story. We'll absolutely try that. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've had a great day so far. The quick play that reduced... Oh, that was a... People... I remember people spammed, Dragapult, because you could just, like, do his, like, Dragon Dance indefinitely. I'm gonna do one of these so I can get some quick health back on route. Not where I wanted to jump to, but we'll make it work. Since no one has taken jungle, and I'm not about to challenge an objective alone, I'm at least gonna grab some here. I say as I immediately go to challenge that objective alone. Oh, I thought Venusaur did that for a second. Can't catch me, Mimikyu. us just firing at the Clefable in air after it was uppercutted is kinda... It's a little funny to witness. Go ahead and get there. Actually, if we can both get level 13. Just off of it. Didn't hate the idea of both getting level 13 there. We are way too spread out as a team. Let's fire that just to give some damage assist on our way. There's Mimikyu. Knew he was around here somewhere. Oh, they are picking us off one at a time. I don't have teleport. Yep. Venusaur, I like the positioning, but yeah. If you can get a wild snipe here, or just immediately fire a Solar Beam into him, that also works. I mean, he... Now, hold on a minute. Buzzwole just jump bot goal. I think one is enough. We literally just need to defend. Dragapult MVP. Easily. Whether the stats reflected or not, he got us the win with the snipe. Our damage was not nearly what it should have been this game. I will say that before even looking at the stats. Our damage was not nearly what it should have been. I'm thinking we were like maybe 40k when we should have been 60, 70, 80k. Maybe 40k is being generous. Okay, we were 60k damage, more than I thought, but still not nearly what it should have been. That being said, holy just damage diff. Yeah. They had one above 60k. I mean, they were a lot bulkier of a team, so it makes sense. But wow. That's another one I feel like we shouldn't have won. But, you know, I'm not upset with winning ever. I mean, a win's a win. And now we followed up with a non-defender game. On the bright side, at least now if we need to pivot, we can go support. Unite is half a decade. Isn't it more or about to be? Was it released 2020 or 2021? Okay, so near the end of this year, I think, is when the anniversary is. So we'll be like their 5-year. Okay. Welcome in, Riot. Welcome in. We've had a great Wednesday so far. What's my thoughts on Keldeo? Not my favorite, not my least favorite. I don't have too much attachment to Gen 5. So it's already not high up on the list of legendaries for me, but I thought the idea of it was pretty cool. But I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, then we'll keep it rolling for the last few games, but I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Let me hop right on over to gameplay. Favorite legendary? Probably Suicune or Zapdos. Purely from nostalgia. Which Pokemon do I want to see added into Unite? All the Hitmons, Hitmontop, Chan, and Lee. And it be like all different roles where Hitmonchan's a defender, Hitmonlee's an attacker, and Hitmontop's an all-rounder. That's because they're my favorite mons, and Hitmonchan specifically is my favorite, so little biased to wanting it to be a defender. It just also works out with that being how you evolve it in the main series games. Okay, we have someone playing a Meowth. Conveniently, it's the game where Meowth didn't get banned. Not a defender, so I mean, we can rock out with Blissey again. We had a lot of fun with that. Definitely looking... Well, they're going to take Blissey, so we're not going to rock out with Blissey. I mean, we could go Clefable. I mean, or we could just go in an attacker, but we are not going defender. We'll go with Clefable. I'm glad they went Umbreon. I wish they kind of locked that in a second sooner, because that might have influenced our choice a little bit. Can never remember. Does Moonlight base off of special attack? I don't believe so. Okay. That's a pretty annoying team. They've got a lot of CC. They have a lot of CC. So that's not great. I don't think so. Just from the... I don't really know. I haven't played it much. And just from the court of public opinion, you never see it. So I can't imagine it's too great right now. Like, I don't think it's bad. I think if you're good, you can do well with it. But I don't think it's like the top tier out there of the all-rounders. Yeah, they kind of took Blissey from us. I was going to rock out with another Blissey game. But with attackers, I guess this works a little bit better. And Umbreon, if they're running Wish, they can kind of target down T-Tar on top of Moonlight. Because we're going to need a lot of heals because they got CC flying our way. The bright side, except for Meowth, they don't have the burst damage to really melt us when we're stunned. That being said, it will still not be fun to be against. Okay. Well, I don't mind getting that just uncontested. Well, there's a Swinub. Oh, bad play, bad play, bad play. Oh, their Meowth is... I was like, who is running in? It's Meowth. Bad first play, but I always overestimate Clefairy's bulk and healing. Heal Pulse is not good. I always overestimate it. Okay, but now we at least got Moonlight. We did lose our jungle, but I don't hate that they are rotating to farm. Because they are 3-stage. I wouldn't hate if they actually just went back through their jungle and just got evolved pretty much. But they are stacking. Okay, their whole team is here. Hopefully our bot lane is at least stacking since it's 4 versus Blissey down there. Or they're just gonna rotate up. I don't hate the assist, but like, why? At least we were able to... They have any dashes? They do not. So we're going to rock out with Follow Me. Yeah, that was a bad play by me. Who do I think is the most to play against? Right now, Blastoise. Overall, I feel like Buzzwole. I know it's not the best, but it's just always obnoxious. I don't really know what our Pupitar is doing. It's on me, because I haven't been paying that much attention, but I feel like I've seen him running around just kind of in this middle area for, like, the whole game. Oh, that hurts. They cooked that up. Their team is moving real well together. I'm not really a fan. You need backup. We all died. What do you mean you need backup? We were all there. What are you yapping about, Glaceon? Having more backup just meant we all died. Now that, I don't really know what to tell you. Personally, I'm getting farm. I don't know why we're challenging them to fights. When we're under-leveled. That one I can't answer for you. I don't know why we're pushing hard on bot goal when they're all there. Instead of, you know, getting farm. Just dive on in there, Glaceon. You'll... Don't. See all this farm and the... Thank you, Glaceon, for finally realizing what's going on up here. Glad someone... Oh, they are level 11. That is gross. know what could have been really useful there? Glaceon's ult that he used to hit a 33% health Regieleki. It would have been a little useful there, I feel like. Would it have absolutely won us the fight? Probably not. Would not have hurt our chances. Pikachu, don't do it, man. Don't. Okay. I was about to say, you see someone there with 40, and you almost drop 19 and not overcap it. Thank you, Pikachu, for catching yourself. And here comes the I need backup. I feel like this is a bad life decision. Why are we even remotely trying to rip this, huh? What is the game plan here? Oh, I wanted to fire it at the freaking Kyogre, but then it auto-targeted off to the left. I hate that. If we had secured with a Hyper Beam Clefable, that would have been made the whole game worth it right there. Alright, Glaceon, whose fault is it this time? I mean, they're putting up a fight. But yeah, that was an unfortunate game, to say the least. And just a series of bad decisions by all of us that very much bruh. Dang, we were relying heavy on T-Tar for damage, I feel like. Unfortunate. Trying my darndest to keep everyone alive, but no worries, no worries. We probably only got one more in us. Could wrap up there, but I don't like how that one ended. I feel like we can find a better one to end on. Not a lot of healing. We were just dying immediately. So very bad Clefable game from me. Somehow we wound up second highest score on the team, not saying a lot. But one thing that does always make my day is when the person that's sarcastically pinging the whole game does the worst. I know it is purely just from points scored, but that's something that always makes my day. If you're thanks pinging the whole game and then you end up doing the worst, brightens the day a little bit. We'll go ahead and spin, see what we get. Damage focus, I don't hate that. I I feel like that's way more outside the comfort zone. There was one more left on there because we didn't spend one game. We usually get about 9 games in. So that's kind of that sweet spot of the minimum amount I need. We got into the 400s, however short that lasted. It lasted for about 1 game. But we did make it to the 400s. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. Why not, right? That's why not. I don't really need to roll again because we have Sirfetch'd. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll rock out with that. Hopefully it's at least advanced 2. Well, we'll never know. Maybe we run back the for no ban phase. Let's throw one of these. I mean, I can go all-rounder. It's not my favorite, but like I can do it. I mean, do we rock out with? I mean, I feel like. I mean. Twist my arm if we're gonna have multiple megas. Nope, let's split the attackers, guys. Unless you guys are insistent on laning together, we got 2 all-rounders. Okay, we'll do double Charizard lane. Personally, I would prefer having one of the stunning attackers and an all-rounder on each lane. Personally, maybe they're queuing together. Got a lot of bulk. Decent stun. Okay. Definitely a much bulkier team. So this will be interesting. And a much better early game team. So let's see what we can kind of cook up here. Oh. Okay. Go ahead and scoop everything up. Hopefully they're playing weird too and have Lapras and Crustle laning together. I doubt it. Oh, they have a jungle invade Talon. Not stacking, but whenever you get a chance to score, go for it. Yo, Crustle, what's your beef? Get the guy that's stacking in your face. What is your beef with me? Welcome in, Melinda. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great Wednesday so far. This is Pokemon Unite, a MOBA like League of Legends, but with Pokemon. Apt description. Oh, he is level 6? Did he take what they might have done? They might be queuing together. Mewtwo might have taken their jungle and Talon just jungle invaded ours. Because how is he level 6? What in the world? I kind of wish our jungle left a little bit of farm, because I gotta evolve. I've got to get an evolution here. Because I am getting pretty much one shot by anything that looks at me at this point. There we go. We got kind of what we asked for. We got the evolve. Let's roll with the team here. I'm gonna scoop up some of these. I'm gonna roll with them just because I want to score and get evolved. I don't feel... Oh, don't die to Altaria. Don't die to Altaria. I don't feel as bad for our Charizard who stayed on lane because we were rotating to an objective that he just didn't go to. So I don't feel as bad for him. Sorry, Meowth. I'm gonna join you and borrow a little bit of that just to get some levels. Don't worry, Charizard is only going to be salty about that the rest of the game that they didn't rotate to an objective with their team, and then suddenly they were alone. No one could have predicted that, that if you don't rotate to an objective with your team, suddenly you're not going to be with your team. I know that's like a shocking revelation. But like... Oh, that is just so much damage. Wow, I did not think we could Fire Punch or Flare Blitz that far. He's going for it. We're under-leveled and kind of beat up. So I'm dip on out of there real quick. There we go. Good TP by Meowth. Let me... Oh, get within range of me. Thank you. And if he dies alone, he's gonna be confused at why he was alone. As he's done this whole game. I do think we need to rotate top lane. Because that's where an objective is about to be. Well, they kind of collapsed on him. Don't hate that he mega'd there. As soon as we get ours, we pretty much need to fire it so we can start getting it back for Kyogre. Okay, I did not think Meowth would be able to break even there. Excuse me, sorry. I'm just gonna do one of these real quick. Do a reset of Rooski. And get some farm. We can just get that ult right on back. Didn't get to drop any. but we were able to pick up some KOs and get some experience from that push. So, not the biggest gain from that ult, but not a complete waste. Maybe that's copium, but we have our ult back and we are ready to roll. What we don't want to do now is overextend and give them a kill going into Kyogre. Let Ninetales get all that, so they get 13 and their plus move. And then we rotate. Everyone but Pikachu is 13, but that's okay. Okay, we go down, but hopefully they can clean up. Good TP back by Meowth there. Good TP back. Good play by Pikachu. Hopefully they good stopping. Meowth is on one right now. Props to him. Meowth is trying his darndest to make this work. Oh, we're just going. Nope. Okay. We just had to hope we sniped it. But had a little bit too much. Oh, are they going to take the back too? Dang, they're playing smart. True Pikachu can score there. So that's probably a smart back on their part. Pikachu can and did score there. So very smart back on their part. Even if we can get there, they are sitting on that jump pad. They're, yep. Full ult, just for fun. Because why not, right? Pad that damage stat a little bit. Yeah, they dropped way too many on back goal for Pikachu's to offset. Good attempt. I like how the Pikachu almost like made a run at it, but yeah, not enough. We did not score a lot, which isn't great. On the bright side, huffing that copium a little bit. At least we outdamaged the other Charizard. We take what we can get here. At least we outdamaged them. But yeah, we were not dropping enough points. Alright, that's okay. We made a run at it. Oh, not battle again. And we will be wrapping it up there. Mixed bag of games, but for the most part, less... There were moments, but a lot less rage-inducing of teammates tonight. So, like, that's... There were questionable ones, like our Wigglytuff game, but... Less frequent matches. And then a few, like, really standout ones. But yeah, that'll do it for this stream. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Unite. But until then, I hope everyone has a great rest of their Wednesdays. And a great start to their Thursdays. But till next time, peace, peace.